Hey. All right, this is our receiving tomb. The door is different. It's not the original door, but the structure is designed by James Ware. All right, this is the oldest structure in Kew Gardens, 1875. Not Queens, you know, the Bound House in Flushing, way older than this piece. But this is from 1875. Now, almost every cemetery has one. All right, they may have been torn down or reused for other things. What are receiving tombs? Basically, in the Victorian period or early cemeteries, they didn't have backhoes, they didn't have steam engines that would dig up holes. In the winter, the ground, you know, can get rock hard. So what do you do if you have a funeral in the dead of winter? You put the coffin in here, and then you wait until the summer thaw, or the spring thaw, I'm sorry. Wait until the spring thaw, and then you can dig the grave, and then you can have the funeral here. All right? It's no longer used. They don't use it for anything anymore. And it's never opened, except for today. All right, ready? It's very small. All right. There's enough space for 30 coffins. And you can come inside. You can see the niches is honeycombed on each side. Okay? It's honeycombed on each side. As I said, it's never used at all. All right? I would think they would put tools in here, but it's the humidity sometimes. In the summer, you come out here, you have a 10-degree drop in temperature. It's so cool. All right? I do not know why number 30 is boarded up, but it goes all the way down. It goes all the way down. This was also used for an autopsy room. There was a famous autopsy done in 1911. Mary Wheeler was 15 years old when her autopsy was done here. It's a famous case. Mary Wheeler was 15 years old. She wanted to make money, so she went to stenography school. All right, that's what young ladies did. They went to stenography school. Now, she needed a job, so now she's a trained stenographer. How did you get to a client? All they did was send a postcard with an address. So the teacher said, here. So poor Mary went to the address and was never seen again, alive, again. All right, her sisters went, hey, did you go off that stone? Her sisters went to the address. They found a 19-year-old gentleman there. And he said, no, she was here, but she left. All right, and they didn't believe him. All right, they called the police. They went in, and they found parts of her in the fireplace. Parts of her. Her gold chain they found. All right, so there was a trial. He insisted that that was not her. Because of that, they issued another autopsy. So she was removed from her grave, she was brought here, and she was identified the second time as Mary Wheeler. All right, he was executed at Sing Sing, the electric chair, at the age of 19. Trials went fast. They didn't last 2 or 3 or 20 years like today. He was executed at the age of 19. All right, so that was the case of Mary Wheeler. So this is the old one, and it's dug into the hill, as you see, and 30 coffins can fit easily in here. The only time it was used in recent history was 1978, I believe. I don't know if anyone remembers the gravedigger strike in Manhattan, Queens. Yeah. They had refrigerated cars lined up outside, and they used this as well, and they had coffins everywhere in here, and everyone was used. Okay? All right, so it's only once a year we open this room. So, Greenwood has a bigger one, and they have little cocktail parties.